Just have some water. Your turn times are long, but they are what they are. There's no, like, way to change it. That's just how the game plays. It's how the Geod games are anyway. Their turns are long. Excuse me. Okay. Keep up building those rails. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. We have some spare cash, actually. Let's go for some lumber. Yeah, it would be effective over here. And again, and again. Then again, it would be quite good here too. Lots of workers here. Coal. Excuse me. There we go. Add some lumber yards there. Do we have any things to respond to? No. Relations with France are quite terse, and relations with Austria are quite bad as well. That's not too good. That's really not too good. Intriguing. Excuse me. Oh yes, still no diplomats. Fair enough. Well, inflation increased 5% due to our steel. So that's fair enough. We definitely need more steel. So that's a given. Next turn, I think we... No, we need to stick to it. We need to stick to our economic plan. We only have 3 places left. And then we're done. That's it. We'll be connected up. We will be brilliant. Okay. Right, good. We're raising colonial penetrations in some areas. Let's see. 23%, yeah. See how this is definitely increasing. Colonial affairs. Excuse me. I think this basically applies to the entire world or something. I'm really not too sure. We're 11th in colonial. Contested areas. We have a contested area over here, which is Morocco. Excuse me. So we'll evidently be fighting France and Spain. I can't send anything to Fez, so fair enough. Let's see if we can send more. Do we afford this? 300 private capital? No. Can fight 75. Can afford 75. Ooh, private capital will take a massive hit this year. So I think we'll cancel the planned. Cancel it. How do I cancel it? There we go. Okay, that saves its capital. So yeah, okay. We'll go with that then. Need to keep the economy afloat. Yeah. I think after this session is at an end, I will go through the manual. And there's about 170 odd pages in there. It's quite the read. And basically look up areas of the economy and etc. etc. Let's try and figure it out. I want to learn more about this game. I really do enjoy this game, and I hope you guys would enjoy this game as well. It's about £15 on Steam or something like that. I'd just wait till the stale came on and get the DLCs as well. The DLCs, I do believe they just add like sort of the events and etc. like the Franco-Prussian War, the American Civil War, things like that, which are very interesting. They're very focused on combat. Combat is a big part of this game. Like wars are quite brutal, but in the early years, obviously, it's more if you have the numbers, etc., etc., etc. Lots of losses in very short amount of time. In a very short amount of time. Okay. So we're in May. That's good. Yeah, so I mean, we've spent how long playing the game and we haven't even advanced the game a year yet, so it's gonna take a long time. It's like, what, 30 something turns or something? Something like 30 turns per year. Not 30, it's something, I can't remember exactly now. Okay. Selling quite nicely. Cereals from Russia is the only thing we're buying. Okay. So inflation has remained at 5%. Population satisfaction is at a steady 60. So that's good. That's very good. Okay. We have a lot of political... Well, I keep saying political capital. It just sounds cool to me. There we go. How long until we're finished with some of these rails? 170 days. 135 days. So Danzig will be done first. And we'll feel the effects of it quite nicely. We do have a lot of offices and conscripted companies. So we might want to take a look at increasing that in time. Okay. What's our projections for the next year? We're looking at 1,000 planned spending of... I think our problem is that we're spending more than what we're assuming, as ever. But oh well. Are we selling supply? God damn. We have so many mechanical parts. We need a trade fleet. We need a fleet to sail to other parts of the world to begin selling. I think that's how it works, so... I think what we'll do next turn, that is, as we've basically got all the main areas started on the railway production, construction, we'll start the construction of a trade clipper fleet, or whatever you want to call it. Send it to Colombia, and buy coffee cheap and sell mechanical parts and etc. So I think that'll make us some good amount of cash. It'll bring us in luxury goods that we need, and goods like such as coffee and etc., and lumber, tropical fruits, etc. That would be great for us. So I think we'll do that. I think that'll be the plan. If we can afford it, that is. I think we should be able to afford it. We're 1,000 capital. We should be fine. After that, I'll begin the construction of steel, coal mines, especially, dye factories, vineyards. There's a lot to do, a lot to be done. But I think we're getting there. The rails will increase the efficiency of everything fantastically. We'll be able to move from the... We'll be able to move throughout the nation very easily, which is great. So all in all, things are going well. Things are going well. I think this actually represents our rail capacity, so that's interesting. As that increases, I imagine we might be able to transport more units then. Let's take a look at it. What is this? Yeah, oh no, the riverine. Okay. Ah, that's our rail. You can move your units by train. If 50% or more of its pool remains unused, your supplies will move around more efficiently. Ah, okay, that's pretty good then. Right. Ah. Hess wants... Yeah, we'll have a state visit. Thank you very much and welcome. Okay. Let's see. We produce so much. There's so much on the market as well. That's the issue. Ooh, minerals. We're running out of actually, so let's buy some minerals. There we go. Austria's selling petroleum. Okay. Whoops. That it? Okay. Oh, Steam. Interesting. Are these just better in some way? I imagine they can just transport more goods. Tiny. Oh, that's interesting. Ah, okay. Well, we'll begin the construction in Hamburg. Fine by me. Right. We'll have the Admiral, I suppose, move by rail. Okay, we're looking at 7 days, so you can see the route here that we're going to take. Unification of Germany would be lovely, if we could achieve that. I would like to invade Belgium as well. There's a lot of, well, the Netherlands and etc. If we could take the Netherlands and take their colonies, holy shit, we would be great. We'd have so much. I think, yeah, we actually own some... You can build things in other nations as well. It's just... There's a lot of risk. It's basically called foreign investment, and there's a shit ton of risk in it. Mostly because nations can seize it, war can destroy it. So many bad things can happen. Okay. Hmm. Right. So things are going well. I feel like the music should be playing right now. Kind of disappointed that it's not, but oh well. I'll be okay. Come on, play that funky music. And while the game loads, I'm just looking at him go, so yeah. That's how it works. Hmm. Hmm. Taking his damn time. Okay, here we go. Right, we accepted the proposal by the Hess merchant. Okay. Merchant companies from Prussia to build in a trading post in Marrakesh. That's great. Private capital. That's unfortunate. Not too sure why we keep getting inflation. I'll have to read up on that. Hmm. Okay, so the US Congress voted a large premium bill. Interesting. Austria. Okay. Um. So we're constructing this. That's going to take a long time. We'll be operational approximately 212 days. Bloody hell, that takes a long time. So let's see. What do we desperately need? I think we could definitely do with more steel. Inflation's getting a bit ridiculous. Um, then again, maybe it would be worth it to construct a vineyard. Yeah. Hmm. Interestingly, we don't have any vineyards over here. Fair enough. That's only 500. So let's go for a vineyard. What else should we go for? Wood. Luxury goods. We'll construct the wood. The logging yards. Okay, over here. There we go. Still have a good amount of capital left over, which is fantastic. And that will see us through this coming year, I do believe. 105 days on the Danzig line until it's constructed, which is great. It should definitely improve a hell of a lot. I wish you could see the rails. Actually, I imagine it's in the options. I bet it's in the options. So you can see all these trains here. I'll have to see about that. If it's in the options, I'll turn it on and then we'll be able to see our train lines, won't we? Which would be really good. Actually, I'll have a look now. I'll have a look now, actually. We'll quickly save the game just in case anything goes and buggers up. Let's see. Oh, the game starts playing music again. Dun, 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 dun. Let's try the display in the borders. Let's just see what that does. It might make the game slow though, so we'll see how it performs. There we go. That's much better. Much better. So we can see the rail lines now, the world. That's nice. Yeah, we can see that basically, yeah, that's really good. I'm glad that we put that on now. It really brings more to us. Okay, there's the colonial areas where we have, let's take a look at Morocco. Yeah, okay, so our trade post has been constructed. It's going to take a long time to build, isn't it? How much? 300. There we go. We still have 100 left. Okay, that's about it. So, that's great. There's a slight bit more laggy, but well, be alright. The game's just going to be like that anyway. There's a lot to render. I mean, I could probably turn off animations as well, that probably might help, but yeah, it's all CPU-wise. Eventually I will go about and I will bring, well, by myself, a new CPU, probably like an i7 or something like that, but until then, we'll have to make do. Prestige. So we're third, well, we're sixth apparently. We need to look at building more steel and, well, chemicals and dyes actually. That's something that we need to take a look at as well, as that's one of our missions. We need to expand the size of the Prussian military as well, for damn sure. Right. I do like the idea of like being the leader in chemicals and dyes production, so that's really kind of cool. Right, here we go. Zarland has started to construct the vineyard. Why are we getting inflation like this? I'm not too sure why. Okay. Right, we'll lower these. We've lowered our taxes, so come on, I've got to stop bitching. Okay. Right, let's see. Um. Right, luxury goods in Brandenburg. Steel furnace, coal extraction, arms shop in Brandenburg. Furniture shop apparently as well. Hmm. Um. How much we're looking? 976. 19 steel, 10 coal, 43 manufactured goods. We actually don't have that, which is quite embarrassing. Let's stop selling these goods. There we go. They are worth a fuck ton though. So you know what? I think I might go for. We'll go for the manufactured good. Well, we'll go for the chemical lab first. Right, we'll go for the chemical lab. Then next turn, we should have enough. No, we won't actually. Bloody hell. Okay. Yes, we need to try and save. And again, let's see. Let's save and we'll produce another manufactured goods building. It's honestly going to be quite needed. Steel as well. We're going to have to just save for a little bit, actually. Which is fine by me. Let's take a look at the military, actually. Right. Excuse me. Ah, bloody hell. Bavarian infantry, Saxon, German. We just want to use German. So we can afford an infantry corps. 172 money. Manufactured goods. Holy shit, that's quite expensive. Actually, we'll hold off on that then. Until we have more manufactured goods, then we're going to have to hold off. How long until our ships are constructed? 200 days. So 200 days until we can expand into new markets. That's no problem at all. No problem. Once we expand into another market, that will be fantastic. We'll be able to sell more, buy more, which is great. Okay. I'm thinking Colombia, but then again, China could be very interesting as well. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe you guys would like to say something. What would you think? Maybe China or Colombia or who knows? What would you say would be the better idea? God damn that music cycle. God damn you. I might see if I can actually add music tracks to the game soundtrack, whatever. If I can edit that, that would be kind of cool. I might see what I can do about it. It would have some variation. Maybe try and get some tracks from March of the Eagles or something like that. Some period music, Victoria 2, maybe. But then again, I can't be asked with Victoria 2's music if I heard it too much, and I can't be asked. Oh dear. We are coming up to the end of the session. We'll see what happens in this turn, and then I believe I'll call the session an end. And that would probably be the end of the first session of the first English commentator Pride of Nations Let's Play on YouTube at the moment. Yay! I'm excited if you aren't. Okay. Right. Anything interesting happen? There's a lot of reading. Actually, I can make this big, can't I? I'm so sorry about this. Okay. Missionaries arriving, that's great. Eldreef, huh? Well, that's... whatever, I don't care about that. Selling quite a few chemicals to France, actually. Okay, we have quite a good amount of capital. Ah! So we received some wool. That's interesting. We finished building the fruits over here, which is nice. No idea how long this will be. Quite a number of days, apparently. Okay, let's build a manufactured goods. Over here in Berlin. We also have some diplomats now, so let's go ahead and try and begin the unification again. How much does it cost us money? It costs us 25. 25 state funds, so that's fine. Let's just send them all over. Oops. Oh, damn it! There we go. That's used all our diplomats for the year, basically. Well, no, actually, I think we'll have 2 more. I think we had 6, so that's fine. Okay. Let's try and improve relations with Austria. Then again, I'd like to improve relations with Russia, actually. Let's improve relations with Russia. If we can improve relations with Russia, that would be quite interesting. I mean, we'd be able to have a fantastically powerful ally and threaten Austria in a way that not many other nations could in these lands. So, yeah, that definitely helps a lot more. Great Britain would be a fantastic ally, but their army's small, their navy's huge, but when you're fighting Austria-Hungary, you're not going to have that much effect on them with their naval. So, yeah. And with that, my friends, I will bring this session to an end. I hope you have enjoyed this so far. I'm enjoying it. And remember, you can go ahead and you can support me by commenting, liking, voting, subscribing, sharing, all that sort of crap. And until next time, you have been you, I have been me. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, have a great day, and do not forget to subscribe. Goodbye, my friends. Until next time, this is Prussia.